Hello and welcome to the Gothic Unicorn. Today I'm doing something a bit different, sort of in between projects at the moment, and before I start anything else I thought we'd have a look at something a bit different. Now, one of my previous videos I looked at one of the Make It Mini blind boxes, balls. It's more of a ball really, and I wasn't overly impressed. I used the drink one, the one that was aimed at adults, and I wasn't overly impressed at all. But I spotted this Harry Potter themed one. Now the reason why I've picked it up is because looking at the bits that were on the box illustrating what you might get, I actually thought there might be some pieces inside that I could use. So I'm going to go and open this up. I'm not going to try and do it on camera because there's extra stickers stuck on top of things and I know it's going to be a pain. And then we'll have a look at what we've got. First off, I'm still not overly keen on all the plastic. There's a lot of waste in this. I think it could be done far better in another kind of packaging, but hey ho. Now inside the plastic thing we've got paper bags, all labelled up in one way or another. Some instructions, looks like a tabletop, and some more bits. Oh, it is a tabletop we've got. So that goes together like that. So I've got a little table. It's not really any good for the scales that I work in, but I might be able to use it for displaying something. That's in a different language I don't understand. It's that one and that one. And this is the instructions, what we've got, and it shows us what we might have. Ooh. Let's see. Well, we've got some gold thread. Looks like you can do something with that as well. Looks like something. Oh, does the table fit inside there? Oh, I think that fits inside there for storage. Okay. Let's see. We've got a cauldron. Now, I'm assuming that the cauldron has got something in it, probably UV resin. It looks like it comes off around there like that. We'll fasten that back on just in case. Okay. Oh, okay. The pestle and mortar, reasonable. Look like we've got a candle here. That's quite nice. I could probably use that. It's a bit big for 1/12, a bit small for 1/6. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, some more. We've got a big stopper. Does that mean that we've got a big pot to put stuff in? I'm none the wiser as to which one it is. Oh, we've got tools. So a little spoon and some little tongs. Looks like it's these ones that show us what we've got. And we've got Felicius. We've got the luck potion. Now this is actually kind of cool. Because I'm doing a Mad Scientist's Lair And whilst the base of this might be too big, I can definitely do something with this, I think, with bits of it. And let's go into here. We've got some gold strands in a little pot, and we've got some pearly bits. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what I was expecting from these. I haven't actually seen anybody make any of these, but I'm kind of impressed. There's definitely bits here that I can use for miniatures. This is definitely the UV resin. I think that I will be I think that when you take that off, you put that in place. But I think I'd definitely be using that for my miniatures. So I'm going to go now and have a bit of a look at these, and then we'll see whether we're actually going to put it together, or whether I'm going to leave the bits for the time being. So what I didn't realise is if I'd actually looked properly at the back, it tells me which one it was. I'm still not unhappy that I've got this one. I think I'd rather that than the Love Potion. Well, there's a couple there that I wouldn't have minded having. The Dragon Blood would have been a nice one. But the other thing I did find out is that the ball, all this plastic, turns into a display piece. The table fits into the bottom. There's clips for it, and then that becomes your top. That I like. I don't know that I'd want a row of them with these, because if I put this in here and then put that on the top, it doesn't fit very well. It only just fits. It's only just big enough. So, yeah, nice idea. Not convinced is the answer. Now, I don't think I'm going to make the potion as per the instructions, but I do think I'm going to make something up with it. I will possibly colour the resin that's in there, but figure out how to get it open. It's down there, not the top up there. And yeah, it's not as bad as it could have been. That's not bad at all. So a big candle, maybe. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to get Grandmama out and try the things against her and see what we think. I actually waited a few days because I was hoping for less sun. So I'd actually have a little bit of time to work with the resin before doing anything with it. And I've pulled out Grandmama just to compare the scale of things to 1/12. Now, if I try her with the candle, yeah, it's doable. Again, the mortar and pestle and mortar, that works. The jars obviously work, they're quite nice. And even, I'm going to do this very carefully because I have had the top off that, the cauldron. So I was right in thinking I could get stuff out of it. And if we try the actual potion bottle and the stand, yeah, that works. So that is great. Now, I'm not going to do it as per the instructions because I don't really want to make a look potion. I want to make something that looks cool. Those bits which you have to beat up with the mortar and pestle are dye. They're pearls of some kind of dye powder. I'm going to use some actual dye. I've got some fluorescent green. I don't know how bright it's going to be. I haven't used it before, but I am going to use it now. Now I'm going to add, if I can get it to work. No, it's not going to come out. It's sealed. So I'm going to get my knife out and I'll do this off camera. I have added my colourant. I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but that is definitely green now. And I'm going to use the provided little funnel. To fill up now. The end of that is green. I'll put that onto some paper towel in case I need it again. And I'm going to do the same with the spoon, which I think is absolutely glorious. I will pop that onto there and I will give that a wipe over. I'm also going to get some more paper towel. Just wipe the top of this. Now, I have filled that and I've probably used just over half of the resin that was provided. And it's very bright, it's very green. That's kind of awesome. And now I need to start setting it. Now, the sun is out. I am going to put it in the sun, but I will just start with my little torch. It's going to take a while because it's gone quite green. Clearer it is, the quicker it will set. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the sun and come back in a bit and hopefully it's set, and we can see what it looks like. I have had this sitting in the sun for over an hour now and it has started to set. The top is set, but I'm not convinced that the middle is. Now, this could be in part because of the colouring that I've added, because it will take longer when it's dense and coloured. But I'll just leave it in the window and let it do its thing. I quite like it. As I said, I'm quite happy with the scale of most of the pieces. I'm going to glue the lid onto there, I think, because although I've cleaned it out, there is still some remaining, some resin remaining. But I think that is a nice scale for my 1/12 scale doll's house. I can use that, I can be happy with that, and I can use some other bits. Would I go out of my way to buy more of them? Probably not. You know, they are, quite frankly, gimmicky, and I just thought it was worth a look in terms of what I could use. That doesn't work with this one. You really have to position it carefully to get it to fit. So, another gimmick, and potentially far too much plastic. And definitely not a toy. Resin is not a toy. It is not suitable for children. It gets far too hot. There's still heat in that. And I wouldn't want to risk it. And I think, yeah, most of these are gimmicky. They're not really for miniature collectors because the scale is all over the place. They're not really kids' toys because, well, resin is not a toy. So, yeah, I wouldn't bother. But, well, that's my opinion and I'm allowed to have it. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, different as it has been, please like, comment and subscribe and ring that notification bell, because that will give you the best chance of finding out when I put another video up, because I don't know when that's going to be. But until next time, bye.